Hey everybody, welcome to this video guide for Assassin's Creed Brotherhood Remastered on the Xbox Series X. Today we are completing the Hell on Wheels secondary memory and getting 100% synchronization on it. And to do so, you need to make sure that you do not take any damage while you are in the tank. So let's get started with this memory. First thing we're going to be doing is heading over to the Leonardo icon that is on your map, found at the edge of the Campania district. Once you go to this marker, we will be beginning the memory. Now, beginning the memory, we are going to be tailing and beating up the architect, so you are welcome to skip to this displayed time code to go to the segment where you beat up the architect and skip over all of the tailing. I'd recommend you do so, as this is just tailing, but again, like I normally say, if you are just following along with the video and you are also playing on the side, you can go ahead and just keep the video running so that way we are in sync.
What do you want?
Where are the plans for the weapon?
On the table, at the opposite end of the fortress.
The device itself?
I am not sure, but you need 3 people to work it.
Come with me then.
No, we captured 3 soldiers. They are in a cell across from the plans. They will help you.
Ben.
After beating up the architect, we are going to be heading to take care of the blueprints. You cannot get detected while you are going to destroy the blueprints, so you want to make sure you are careful. I wasn't extremely careful and had to take out a few guards here and there. So just make sure that as you are headed towards the cages to free the prisoners, you are making sure that you aren't detected or taking out any guards that may detect you. Once you arrive at the blueprints, we are going to be heading straight for the prisoners, freeing them, and then we are going to be battling our way to the underground portion of this level.
Where is Da Vinci's machine?
Follow us. They have hidden the path, but we discovered the entrance.
Get him!
Only one solution for a precaution.
Cesare intends it as the centerpiece of his forces. His army prepares for a surprise assault on Sicilia.
We will stop the attack.
We need to open the gate.
Once you're underground, this is a very straightforward traversal sequence where you have to reach the end to open the gate for the mercenaries. Really straightforward. No need to worry about 100% synchronization here. Once we do complete this section, we will get into the tank. That is when we need to be concerned about the 100% synchronization requirement, because we cannot take damage while we are in the tank. No need to worry about it here.
There you are! Finally!
I will lower the bridge. Leonardo expects me to maneuver this. No instructions, of course. Forward!
Now that we are in the tank, you need to make sure you do not take any damage at all from any of the cannons throughout this area. You don't need to worry about the enemies on the floor, but you do need to worry about the cannons that are stationary and the other tanks that you encounter later in the level. When it comes to the stationary cannons, they are really easy to avoid just because you can see the red line and you can always just get out of their way, let them shoot, and then when they're reloading, go for them. These ones are pretty straightforward. You just want to make sure you don't get hit and you don't stand still for too long. So make sure you are watching how much you move. And we are just going to keep it up all the way through this area. There are a fair amount of stationary cannons to worry about, but what we are mostly going to be concerned about not taking damage from will be the tanks near the end of the level. So there is one section where you're fighting one tank. That one is pretty easy as you can just strafe around that tank since it's only one tank. When it comes to two tanks, we are going to use a bit of a cheesy method so that way we don't take any damage at all from the tanks. It is a bit cheap to do it. It does require a bit of skill to do it legit, so however you feel about this guide and the cheese method, we're still going to be getting 100% synchronization regardless. So if you are looking for a real method when it comes to the end segment of this memory, keep that in mind that I do take advantage of the cheese method. Once you have reached this point of the level, we will be approaching our first tank battle. Like I had previously mentioned, this is a pretty straightforward battle as you can just strafe around this tank and avoid taking any damage at all. It is the battle with the two tanks that we are going to be having the most trouble with, at which point I will be showing you a pretty cheap method for avoiding fighting them at all basically.
Just a few more shots!
Now that we have taken out the first tank, we will be fighting the final two tanks. We will be using the method where we bring them to the front gate here, and we do not fight them inside of the areas here. The reason that this works is because they cannot shoot at you when you are past the desync barrier, and you will only take damage from the fact that you're being desynchronized. So if you can see, my health is falling down just simply because I'm out of bounds, and they can't shoot me, so I am not losing the 100% sync requirement. So just keep it up, keep shooting them as quick as possible, make sure you don't miss any shots, and you will take them down in no time. If you have a lot of armor, that will give you a lot more time to fight them in the out of bounds area. Once you've taken out both of the tanks, that is all that is required for this memory. If you have made sure that you took 0 damage from any of the cannons while you are in the tank, you have gotten 100% synchronization for this memory as well. Thank you very much for watching this video. Stick around and subscribe to my channel for more content like this one, and I will see you in the next one. Take care, everybody.
I wish I could keep you.